The Phoenix Suns have won up 2-0 over the Milwaukee Bucks, and we're going to talk about why the Phoenix Suns are going to win this series in 5 games after the bumper. Everybody, Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Black Boss channel and Victory Formation. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe. Now, the Phoenix Suns have gone up 2-0 after their Game 2 118-108 win over the Milwaukee Bucks in the NBA Finals. They are now just 2 games away from winning the NBA championship. Now, I don't think they'll do it in the next 2 games. I think they'll do it in 5 games total, so over the next 3 games. They're going to go to Milwaukee. They're going to split up in Milwaukee. Milwaukee will probably win Game 3. Phoenix will win Game 4 and then finish the deal in Game 5. And here's why I think this. Because the backcourt of Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday just simply isn't good enough to win a championship. Giannis Antetokounmpo, who was coming off a knee injury that I thought was going to put him out the rest of the playoffs. I'm going to just be honest. When I saw his knee buckle the way it did in their series against the Atlanta Hawks, I thought he was not going to come back the rest of the playoffs. All he has done since he's come back in Game 1 in limited minutes, he had 20 and 17 rebounds. In Game 2, we played a full 40 minutes. He had 42 points, 12 rebounds. The problem is his running mate, Chris Middleton, has let him down. In 41 minutes, only had 11 points. Drew Holiday had 17 points, but he took him almost 30 shots to get there, including missing like 5 or 6 easy point-blank layups. While on the other hand, the Phoenix Suns have a plethora of weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 guys scoring in double figures, all 5 starters. Chris Paul had another 23. Devin Booker coming, doing his thing, scoring 31 points, doing it efficiently this time. And then the big game from Mikal Bridges, the 27 points, the 7 rebounds, and 38 minutes of play was huge for Phoenix. When Mikal Bridges scores 27 points, there's a really, really, really good chance that they're going to win the game. Not to mention Jay Crowder's 11, Cam Johnson's 8, DeAndre Ayton only had 10, but he did add another 11 rebounds, and this team is just they're a better team than Milwaukee. I'm going to just call it what it is. Their guys are more consistent than Milwaukee's guys. Milwaukee, they can always depend on Giannis. Whether you hate or love Giannis's game, you know what he's going to give you. He's going to play hard the entire game. He's going to be a defensive presence at the rim, and he's going to give you a consistent 25 to 30 points. Consistently. That's what he's going to do. He's also going to chip in 10 to 15 rebounds. So you're talking about 25 to 30 points, 10 to 15 rebounds, 2 or 3 blocks a game. That's what he's going to do. However he does it, whether it's most of them at the free throw line, attacking, doing the same Euro step, whatever. You can bank it. Take it to the bank. That's what Giannis is going to give you. The problem is for Milwaukee is that they don't have another guy that can give you, I know he's going to give me this. I know he's going to give me this. There is not another guy on their team that they can depend on in that manner. Whereas Phoenix has 2 guys that you know are going to consistently give you something and something. Devin Booker is going to consistently give you 20 to 25 points. Easy. Or more. 31 last night. Chris Paul, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. He is going to give you easy between, 18 to 25 points consistently. DeAndre Ayton is now becoming a consistent force. He only had 10 points last night, but that's because Mikal Bridges came through and got buckets, 27 points. Now, here's the thing about Phoenix. Their 3 guys are going to give you something consistently. That's just what they do. They've proven it throughout this entire playoffs. The beautiful thing about Phoenix is that they have 3 other guys that can rotate and might give you 20 points on any given night. And that's Jay Crowder, Mikal Bridges, and Cam Johnson. They have 3 guys. One of them comes off the bench that can come in and give you 20 points when you don't expect it. Give you 20 points when you need it the most. Give you 20 points unexpectedly. That's Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, and Mikal Bridges. Last night it was Mikal Bridges, 27 points. That's huge. When your top 3 dogs are going to give you X, Y, and Z, and you have another 3 dogs that can give you 20 points in any given game, that's when you're the better team. That's when you have proven, okay, you are the better team. Now, Milwaukee's role players, guys like Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday and PJ Tucker and Brook Lopez, you expect them to play better at home because secondary stars and role players, they typically play better at home when the home crowd is behind them, when the guys aren't yelling when they're shooting free throws and shooting jumpers and booing them and stuff. They're actually cheering. You typically play better at home. But that doesn't take away the fact that Phoenix is a better team. That doesn't take away the fact that Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday are inconsistent, period. Even though they're going to play better at home, I think they're going to win game 3. But I think game 4, Devin Booker and Chris Paul have a killer mindset. Devin Booker, when he was interviewed after going up 1-0, 2-0, he's like, yo, Kobe would tell me to finish the job. So I got to finish the job. My man's not even smiling after winning finals games. He's like, yo, that's cool, but this is game 2. Yo, that's cool. This is game 1. He's not even smiling. Chris Paul's in year 16. Chris Paul is in year. He's 2 games away from winning championship. You think he's going to let this slip through his hands? You think he's going to let this series go longer than it should? Absolutely, positively no. And these guys are riding behind them. These guys are riding behind that. They're riding behind their leader in Chris Paul. They're riding behind their best player in Devin Booker, who has a Kobe mindset. Milwaukee, I'm still giving them a puncher's chance because their players are good. They're just inconsistent. So I'm giving them a puncher's chance at home, but I do think they win game 3. So if you win game 3, all things are on the table. But I think they win game 3, lose game 4. We'll see what happens. Leave your thoughts in the comments and in the chat below. Once again, I'm Jeff Lightsy Jr., the Black Boss Channel, Victory Formation. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Peace.